Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review and swatch video on the Nude Jouer lip glosses. Y'all literally have no idea how excited I am for this video because I have saw the swatches online and they look so gorgeous. I've already tested out some of the shades, so I'm going to be doing a review, kind of tell you my thoughts on these glosses. So really quick before we get started, if you are new, then welcome to my channel. Make sure before you leave, you do not forget to subscribe down below. That way you're notified for future videos from me. I do post twice a week. So I post on Sundays and Wednesdays, and then I throw in some bonus videos here and there. But anyways, I cannot wait to show you guys these swatches, so let's go ahead and get started. So before we even get into the swatches, let me show you how gorgeous this package is. This was actually sent to me from Jouer. As always, you know, my opinions are always my own, and this video is not sponsored. This is going to be hanging on my wall once I get all the lip glosses out. I'm trying to back up so you guys can see. It literally came in a lip gloss package. This is seriously like the coolest thing ever, and it looks just like their lip glosses. And then on the box it says High Pigment Lip Gloss. So when you open it up, it has all of the shades, and drum roll please. I'm trying to back this so you guys can see it, but that's what it looks like. So they sent me all of the shades. They have 14 different shades and they retail for $17. They released on June 21st, and I know a lot of different people have codes, so I'll try to leave a code link down below for you guys because they do have like 15% off a lot, which is really great. And basically it says lightweight. It says the creamy gloss delivers full coverage color that glides on smoothly and moisturizes. If I pronounce anything wrong in this video, I'm very sorry. Jojoba oil and coconut oil. So yeah, 14 different shades. They do have like a big variety. You have like nude shades, pink shades, berry shades, and we're going to swatch them all on my lips and on my hand like I did the last video. So if they're similar shades, you can see them side by side. And right now I'm wearing one too. So I'm going to start with the more like nude shades. That way you can kind of see them like side by side on my hand. Here's what the packaging looks like of the glosses. Okay, so very first nude, here it is on my hand. This is the color PCH, and it's described as a warm peachy nude. It's very pretty. I'm trying to make sure that the light isn't reflecting on the gloss, because if you go like this, it can kind of change the color. But again, this is PCH. And this one I did do like 2 layers on, just so that way you could really see the pigmentation. Okay, next color is called Sunset, and it's described as a warm nude rose. This one obviously is just a little bit darker than the first one, and it has more of like a rosy pink tint to it. Again, such a pretty color though. And that's the color Sunset. Here's a close-up just so you can see those two side by side. It's so crazy looking in the viewfinder, like I actually have on glosses because they're so pigmented. Okay, next color is called Park Ave, and this is described as a cool muted rose. Very pretty. I just wanted to again show you these side by side so you can see the difference, because in the tubes they all look, you know, almost similar as far as nudes, but they are, you know, pretty different. They have different undertones. And again, this is Park Ave. This would be like a go-to shade for me. Y'all already know like my tones that I like to wear. So there's those. And again, here's a close-up. Okay, the next nudes are going to be a little bit darker. The next shade is described as a warm chocolatey pink, but I'll just leave this down below in the order that I've swatched everything in case you want to know which each gloss is. But yeah, here is that one swatched. Very pretty. It's just a darker nude. And here's a close-up so you can see the ones I've swatched so far. Since these are glosses, hopefully my lips won't feel like they did whenever I swatched all of those Tarte lipsticks. So the next color is called Maiden Lane, and it's described as a warm butterscotch. It has more of like a brown undertone, as you can see, but very pretty. It's just like a nudie brown. Here are all the shades so far from the nudes. Okay, the very last nude shade is called Fifth Ave, and it is described as a warm chocolate brown. And yeah, that is all of the like nude shades. Here are the swatches of those just so you guys can see if you want a comparison of all of the like nuder shades. Nuder, that sounds really weird. Okay, next color is called Rodeo, and it's described as a warm medium rose. This would be an everyday shade for me. Very pretty and very wearable. And again, that is called Rodeo. It's so funny because I'll put one on and I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Then I go for another one and then that one's my favorite. So I'm going to go with like the pink colors right now to swatch. Pink, purples. Okay, next shade is called Beverly, and it's described as a cool bright pink. Oh my gosh, this is like so pretty and wearable. Like even if you don't want to do super bright colors, this is so pretty. Even though it's bright, I still think it's very wearable. I am just like loving this shade. And again, the name of it's Beverly, One thing that I think about when I think of lip glosses is I used to be terrified of wearing lipsticks, lip glosses, anything. And I kind of eased my way into it by getting a Sephora gloss set. And I remember there was this like really bright pink, and that was like the first lip gloss I ever wore out. And I just like fell in love with lip glosses because I feel like you can go more bold with lip glosses and it doesn't look as harsh as like a bold liquid lipstick. Okay, the next color is called Regent, and it's described as a cool lavender pink. Again, this is just very wearable, even though it's bright. I just love these colors. So yeah, those are like 3 brighter pinks, very pretty. And again, this one is called Regent. Okay, we are still in the bright family. So this one is called, I believe it's pronounced SHIBUYA. This is a warm strawberry red. Ugh, I think this is my favorite one because it's so bright, but it's so pretty. One thing I'll say is that this one feels a little bit thicker than all of the rest of them. When I initially put it on, I could tell it was like just not as lightweight. It's just a different texture, but really gorgeous color. Not that there's anything bad with the texture, it just feels a little bit like heavier. And there's that. And again, here's a close-up of those shades right there. All right, and then we have like some darker or different colors for the last portion. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I did not even see this one. This would have probably went into the nude category. But this is the color Salem, and this is described as a warm coral nude. And again, that is Salem. Oh, and with Salon, sorry, I just took it off, but I did have to build that one up a little bit more. Okay, so the next shade is the shade Bond, and it is so pretty. It's so dark and just vampy, and it's giving me all of the fall vibes. But this is described as a cool deep berry. I love this, especially for the winter time. Really pretty. I feel like I'm about to start wearing glosses more than lipsticks. And again, this is the color Bond. Okay, so the next shade is called Broadway, and here's what Broadway looks like on the lips and the hand. It is described as a warm dark chocolate. Honestly, it's like kind of a little bit metallic-y. This would probably be my least favorite shade out of the whole collection, just because, not that I think it looks bad, it's just not my like cup of tea as far as shades go. But again, this is the color Broadway. Okay, and then the very last one is the color I was wearing at the beginning of the video, and this is called Madison. It is described as a cool, deep, dusty mauve. And again, that's the color Madison, and here are those swatches. Okay, so overall thoughts on these glosses. This video is probably going to be called the world's best glosses because honestly, I haven't had a formula that felt like this. I've been completely obsessed over the Marc Jacobs liquid lipsticks because they don't dry down. They feel like just really satiny and just, they feel really good on the lips. And this is exactly how these glosses feel. So as far as pros, the pros of these are they are super pigmented, they are lightweight. I have no idea how to describe them to you guys besides the fact that they don't feel anything like a gloss. Like if we did a blindfold test and you put these on my lip and I was like feeling them on my lips, I would think that you had put maybe like a really creamy liquid lipstick that hadn't dried down yet. I am just so obsessed with this formula. As soon as I put the first one on like a couple days ago and tried it out, I knew I was going to love it because it's so thin but so pigmented. I've never tried anything like it. I used to love the Anastasia glosses, but they are really thick. I really like them, but they're thick. These are thin, but they pack a punch, and they're the most comfortable things ever. Like I almost am thinking that I'm not going to be wearing lipstick, liquid lipsticks, anything anytime soon because I'm so obsessed with these. Oh, they just feel so good. Like I wish I could come through the screen and let y'all test them because that's how good they feel. They're just so different. And I'm obsessed. I also think that the price point's really good, $17. You are getting like a high-end gloss. And I've just been loving Jouer. I'm actually wearing the Skinny Dip highlight for the first time today on my cheeks, and I cannot stop like looking at the glow. So I would definitely recommend these. They feel so good. I know they also have like an oil in them, which is probably why they're so moisturizing. They just feel like, yeah, like you have on a lip oil. So anyways, I definitely love these. If you have been eyeing them, 100% would recommend. The only thing I can say with like any lip gloss is they are going to transfer. So like if you were eating, you're going to have to reapply them. They aren't going to last like a 12-hour day, especially if you're eating and drinking. But other than that, you know you're getting a lip gloss, but they are really great. I'm just so excited about these, so pumped. That's why I want to do this video, just so you guys could see the different colors. I was so hyped when I saw them online, how pretty they looked, and then trying them on, they just are so gorgeous and wearable. And I love that Jouer really has a lot of wearable colors in their line. So anyways, if you were thinking about picking these up, I really hope this video was helpful. And as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.